Sometimes you have to get this thing on a third try. Who knows? Sunday night, everybody. Welcome. Once I get to do a sports-oriented video after last week. We all went out last week, so I won't go over it with you. A lot of sports to deal with. I mean, even on the local and well, you got a national level as well. First, the local level. Caps won today, amazingly. I stood there and played Ottawa. Gave up an early goal like 3 minutes into the game. Took until the third period until they finally woke up. And all it had to take was Carl Alsner getting boarded. And I mean, he got rammed into the board, he got shoved into the boards. And within 2 seconds, they called a penalty on that, of course, for boarding. So 2 seconds in, John Carlson puts it in to basically be the game winner, more or less. I mean, the Caps won the game 3-1, but John Carlson gets the game winner, more or less. I mean, that just basically lit the fire under him. But it just has to take that to get something done these days. At any rate, of course, Jonathan wearing a UVA hoodie here. They played Duke yesterday. Actually led at halftime. Unfortunately, there's been this tendency all year for Virginia to just be incapable of putting people away, and that was the case yesterday. I just kept wondering watching the whole game. I was watching the game, and I kept thinking at some point the bottom was going to drop out and Duke was going to mount a comeback. Sure enough, they did. But I have to say, and the first half of that game, that was not your typical Duke team on the court. I mean, what being, Florida State doing a job on them, I think was Thursday. And they still reacted from that. So that was just a lethargic Duke team the first half. Second half, you just reversed the role. Somehow they got the fire lit under them, and UVA couldn't put them away. But still, there's hope. At least they're not embarrassing themselves. The Virginia I'm talking about, they're not embarrassing themselves in the ACC. So. So don't tell what this is going to be the next 6 weeks or so before the ACC tournament, but I'm sorry, ears keep popping, folks. Why keep doing this? Just have to forgive me. But at any rate, that's enough for the local effort. Now we get to the games today. Actually, I should say all the playoff games today or this weekend. Oh, they were fun. It was like you saw the game Saturday must have been an appetizer because the main event was tonight was the Jets and the Patriots, and here they were thinking, like here they just yapped away all week, and when the Jets somehow pulled this thing out. So now you're going to have, now you got the conference championship games. You have the Packers going to Soldier Field. That's your early game next Sunday. Your main event next Sunday night is going to be the Jets and Pittsburgh. They're playing in Heinz Field. That's what I somehow you just figure the trash talk for that week's going to start. I tell you what, you're going to have 2 good games here next Sunday. It's no telling. It's just no telling who's going to make it to the Super Bowl out of all those 4. I wouldn't even want to try to venture at this point. But it was, to say the least, it is very interesting to have watched these games. But anyway, and we'll crawl there at some point tonight. Something about Brian Orakpo. That because they have this rule now, because they play the Pro Bowl now between the conference championship games and the Super Bowl that they won't allow players that have been selected to the Pro Bowl from from teams that are playing in the conference championships. They won't let them play in the Pro Bowl. So regardless of who goes to the Super Bowl, whether the way it boils down is it's Clay Matthews of the Packers or Lance Briggs of the Bears. Yeah, if either of those two go to the Super Bowl, Brian Orakpo will take their place. So at least that'll give you one more Redskin in the Pro Bowl, or at least somebody that might halfway just go in. I don't know, more or less on a provisional. I don't know about D'Angelo Hall. I still love the text message a couple of weeks ago. It was like after D'Angelo Hall had given up this long touchdown. So D'Angelo Hall gives up a 95-yard touchdown and he's going to the Pro Bowl. I'd be a little embarrassed about that, really, but anyway, I don't even know if I'd even look at the Pro Bowl, to be honest with you. But that's just me. So anyway, short weekend, short video. Nothing else to deal with, so I will just bid adios for you for the weekend. As always, we will catch up to you when I feel like it. My mouth's dry, folks, please. I gotta get something to drink. We will catch up to you when I feel like doing another video. So adios, motherfuckers. I will see you whenever.